Hi guys, so here we are in New York City rooftop. So it's interesting. I never really used to make any videos or anything of this, but I kind of really liked the experience of making the tour videos or whatever. So it's so hot, guys. It's almost 100 degrees. I think it's like 7 p.m. I have a lot of questions. And I was gonna go out to have to supermarket, start through the T and to the E, Trader Joe's. But I was like, oh, be nice to do some quiet things, okay? Because have a lot of questions, many questions. But let's see here. Let's look. Okay. So look, guys, this is a nice New York rooftop with that water thing, very famous New York thing, very, very, very well known. Okay. I have Zoom. I use it. I'm smart. Sorry, I don't know private lives of people not interested. Sorry, I need to lower. Go down. Let's go down. It's not going down. Why? Okay. So anyway, guys. So here we are. Okay. And today there are many questions. Of course. I was just looking at Ari on MSNBC, and I saw that he. Oh look! How there's a building, a new building. Interesting. I saw that he was talking about Bruce Orr. So guys, can you believe that this guy named Bruce Orr? He was one of the guys that Trader Trump, Trader Turd, Orange Monster, Trader Trump, Trader Turd, Orange Monster. So anyway, he was one of the people that he wanted to revoke the security clearances from. So guess what? He was a specialist in. He is still there in the Justice Department. He is a specialist in the Russian mob. Hello. Why was Trump interested in removing him? I don't know. Really? I have no idea. Well, guys, I'm sorry. Could it be more obvious? No, it cannot be more obvious. So then, did you see that Trump Nunes? He was like. Okay, guys, so in terms of Trump Nunes, did you know that he was in London? Oh, yes, he went to London trying to gather information on Bruce Orr and trying to gather dirt on Christopher Steele. And of course, the UK agencies were like, Sir, we're not able to make it on time for you. I am devastated to have to tell you that we're not available at any time you come here. All right, so we're not going to rat on our own. Right, or whatever. Like he wants to. It's like what a loser. I was going to jail. Oh no. So guys. So anyway, so this guy Bruce Orr, he's obviously a good guy. He's a specialist in the Russian mob. And Trump wants to remove his security clearance. Really? Oh. I wonder why. So I just have a quick question. What does Bruce Orr know? Okay, and as I said, guys, the same thing about John McCain. The reason why Trump hates this guy is because Putin doesn't like him. Because Putin does not like people who look into a Russian mob. Okay, obviously, right? So there's Trump. He's like, oh, Putin likes him. I like be friends with him. So let's do it. Let's try to stop him from getting information. So guys, seriously, my God, can you believe it? It's disgusting. So anyway, so I was gonna say, so yeah, so can you believe that? So I wanna know, I'm sitting here, I found a sofa. Never come here very much. So found a sofa to sit on the roof. So let's find out, guys. So what does Bruce Orr know about Trump? And will he be able to do anything to him, to Bruce Orr? Okay, so tell me about Bruce Orr. Okay, guys, very interesting. Okay, so first of all, when I saw him, okay, the image was that as if it was someone who, I guess, it's the image of someone who's he was looking at as if he was making a presentation, but the image itself showed him and like as if he would talk and these images would pop up, meaning he was looking at the Russian mob, okay, from a very high angle from above. So he looked at, he didn't look at very specific, he wasn't looking at my minutiae, he was looking at he was about the big picture. He essentially some sort of an analyst or a very analytical person looking into strategies. Okay, so it wasn't just like, oh, this person knows that person. It was like from above. Okay, so that's him before Trump, what he was always doing. And I was made to understand that he's not only a specialist, obviously in the U.S., but he would go to these conferences and share his knowledge with intelligence from all over the world. Okay, so he was almost an academic. Okay, the impression I got here. Okay, so then it shows that so for this reason, he knows the connections. He knows from his perspective and from a lot of people who are in that field, it's not that he knows it. Obviously, he has a lot of knowledge, but the knowledge he has is very obvious. Like a lot of people know this information. Okay, so then it shows that the thing about him talking to Steele was that this guy Bruce Orr, like I said, he has this knowledge, this like in-depth knowledge of almost is the type of person who would write a book on this subject or something like that. Okay, so he just wanted to understand this whole, he was explaining to him the structure and everything, and he was like, oh, okay. He was nodding and everything. So guys, it shows. So then fast forward. Okay, so the vision goes forward to the future. He is testifying at one of the trials that came as a result of the Mueller investigations. He's testifying about the nature, all the stuff he knows about the Russian mob, and it's interesting because he's not, I think he may testify he's going to testify. He was going to be both a witness to this and he's going to be a specialist on the subject, okay? So, because he's always been a specialist. So he's explaining how this is their MO, blah, 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 such and such, how they transfer the money, how they do this and how they do that, and his role in the FBI and so forth. So it's very interesting, guys. So like I said, he's a star witness in some of these. Well, it's not just a star witness. When you see these trials, there's always a specialist. He's like that person who knows he's a specialist. Okay, so guys, this is why, think about it. It's so obvious that the reason why they want to cut him from the information because he's a specialist. So they want the information to be private, right? So, oh, really? This is the action of innocent peoples, right? Yeah, no, right? It's so guilty. So guys, so it showed that he's going to testify in these trials. They're going to go on for a while, and also, just like I saw with what's his name, Peter Strzok, he is going to head a new division or a new something after Trump goes. Okay, there's going to be changes in the intelligence agencies. There's going to be departments specialized in cybersecurity, and that's going to go. Peter Strzok, okay, and then this guy Bruce Orr there's going to be a whole thing specialized in money, not just money laundering, but money laundering in the Russian Mafia, money and the Russian Mafia essentially, okay, and involving all kinds of investigations, okay. So, really, oh, I'm so sorry for him, so sorry because nobody believed that bullshit. So yeah, guys, that's it. So it's a very obvious why. Okay, it's almost like, isn't that obvious? Like, why would you want to silence the person who knows the deal, the truth, right? It's all obvious. You could not be more obvious if you tried. So guys, I don't see. Okay, how long will this charade go on for? It's saying here 2.5 weeks. Really? Try to blame him because can you believe, guys, that this disgusting scum, Devin Nunes, trying to go over to London to try to find dirt on this person who's a researcher, who's a intelligence specialist. And can you imagine? Oh, I'm Devin Nunes. I work for Putin. I do. So I do too. Don't try. I say I'm America. I don't care. It's whoever pay. Can you imagine, guys? These people are so sick. They're so sick. How could they? I mean, they have to go to prison. I'm sorry. It's so wrong. Okay, it's so wrong. So. That's it. So that's it, guys. Yeah, I was like, should I do? I don't have my cards with me right now, and I just came up here just to do quick different readings from outside. But I don't know that I will. Yeah, I don't know that I do need to do reading on this using cards. So I'm going to stop here. Okay.